So I'll start replacing some of these things with some stuff that Adam can actually go and touch and mess with and customize without too much trouble. So you can never get to the post-mission screen if you failed. Well, I guess that's true. Level is 27. Let me see. It looks like I've been going for about 5 hours. I'm getting pretty hungry. I might want to just get to a good stopping point and do persistence tomorrow. Unranked, good. So if I did it this way, I can start changing some of these names. So if you don't get anything, you get novice rank. Let me just actually go through. Maybe that'll help a little bit if Adam's having trouble with the metals. Because I noticed he got all these in here, and I like that they're not metals or gems or something funky. You know, he came up with a very, I think, a pretty good representation of everything. Alright, so I need a score in 10 seconds. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 11.32 seconds. Shit. Well, I don't have to take that crap from the mission system. Alright, so I'll put in some other stuff there. We'll put in 2 different types of conditions. We'll put in you have to touch the ball less than a certain amount of times, and you have to score the goals faster to actually get it working. Five, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright, so 6 ball touches, so I got master rank as opposed to anything else. Very good. So that is our UI hooked up, working in the game then for our missions. So that's excellent. What are our other missions? Like, what is mission 3 got? Like, I don't think it has cutscenes, at least. Alright, so we got Dashkin level. 20.07 seconds in stage 1, so overall rank, Dashkin. None, 20.07. Is that mission 3? What is our rank stat is time? It must be that it needs to be re-exported. So let's do that again. It's still saying none. So, let's see why that is. That's the post-mission screen. Post-mission screen JS. The get name for condition. All right. Mission completion ranked condition. Alright, so it is none there. So the issue is that the ranked condition needs to be grabbed inside of here. And this should just be mission completion ranked stat. So we need get name for stat. Get value for stat, get name for stat. Oh man. Just tired. Yeah, I think 2 days or gosh, the last day and a half was really weird. Basically, I woke up, did a bunch of work for Maelstrom setting up telemetry servers, and then went to sleep. Woke up early, and then went and did a whole bunch more work, and like finished off a whole bunch of stuff. It's kind of like I did 2 days worth of work in 1.5 days, just because of how sleeping worked, and it's just left me in this odd state of being more tired than I should. Is stat better for condition? Is lower stat better? Yeah, okay. We need I need to implement these things. This needs to be lower stat better for... Is lower stat better for stat? EVS condition value, these need to be stats. So let's see, this will be L's OG loss row time and obst touch. Alright, is percentage for stat. So this will be accuracy and this will be win loss. So is percentage stat for stat. Is lower stat better for stat. And then we got ranked stat, get name for stat, and our pretty stat is cur stat is cur stat, which is fine. So we need to reload our UI. I'll jump in there. It was a long one of 4 days, but sleeping pattern made only for 2 entire days. Did that actually have an issue? Oh, yeah, there's no objectives on mission 3. Oh no, I failed. You have failed. Failed all the blank objectives. Good job, me, with blank objectives. Alright, so we got Dashkin level. And all the scores, seconds is 16.9. It was not a record though. Accuracy 0. And that should be a percent. So let's reload that. Accuracy 0%. Excellent. Alright, so we got that going on. So let's go ahead and calculate our accuracy then. So on mission over, we need to calculate our stats. We don't have any touch attempts, do we? Is it under gameplay stats? There it is. We don't have accuracy in here at all, do we? It should be under like gameplay stats. So let's see, these gameplay stats needs to be we've got touch attempts and we're gonna need accuracy. And let's see, we want to multiply this by 100, right? Just to make it a percentage. Oh, it's already there. We already calculated it. Guess I don't need to add all this stuff then. The problem is, I guess, our touch attempts aren't getting set properly. Alright, so it's going to be in this get value for stat, huh? And what is our EBS stat for accuracy here? EBS stat is AC, so that is there. Get value for condition. We'll have to do the same thing here, won't we? Condition value. We don't have accuracy in there? We do have accuracy in there. I guess we should floor the value. We can just round. That's good enough. All right. The Maelstrom guys are discussing how to set up matchmaking rules. I'm just like, you guys are using GameLift. You're pretty much screwed. Like, you can't even regionalize people right now. You can't even say, like, oh, you know, most people are actually have a good connection to Chicago as opposed to London. Like, you can't even matchmake with that. It doesn't work. The only way that they're matchmaking with any regionalization right now is the user goes and selects their region, and then it just puts in fake data. For it just says like you have to be in US. That's not a good matchmaker. GameLift's a pile of trash. Not glowed, more just it's more just I don't know. When I was at Amazon, the GameLift guys were designing they were designing their systems. And GameLift is a system that provides matchmaking and server hosting for your servers. So it'll automatically scale up and down based on the number of people you have and do dynamic. Basically, it'll do that dynamic dedicated server creation for people. There's a couple problems though. one being it doesn't work. But it's also they're trying to solve. It's not really that hard of a problem to solve. Like you already have to have dedicated servers. Like I get it, but if it was, they're not doing regionalization very well. They're not doing the matchmaking rules very well. Their tools are all trash, and it's like all that stuff is. That's the difficulty with setting up online multiplayer stuff is keeping all that crap in nice systems, actual dynamic dedicated server creation. If you have an engineer, is really not a super incredibly difficult problem to solve. It's have a matchmaker. The matchmaker takes requests and it finds you matches and it sends you over to that place. So you need a place that you talk to and get information from and report it to. Like we have a game browser right now, and that literally is almost all of matchmaking right there. It's like here's your servers that are available. The only difference is that matchmaking brain part is just you going and clicking join. Otherwise, all we would need is the rules on the back end when you just hit join, without even seeing the servers behind it. And it would just say, oh, well, your ping right now to this server is, 55, and there's already somebody there. The match is not ending in 5 seconds. We'll actually send you to that one. I was always real, even after, what amounts to 2 years basically, almost, of me leaving, and they had GameLift back there, and they had been working on it for more than a year when I was there. So, like 3 years. And their systems are still just trash. Trash, I tell you, trash. Alright, so we should be ranked on our accuracy for this. You might be wondering why I'm having such trouble scoring. This ball that we have for this is actually really difficult to deal with. Seconds, 27.8. What? Oh, that's because it was a Mushroom Hall that we wanted. Let's load that up. Yeah, exactly. The information for you to not jump into those matches is all there in the drop down, but it's just nobody checks it. All right. Our accuracy was 86%. Hey, it worked. It looks like when we quit, we shouldn't. It should just go back to the main menu, shouldn't it? Alright, so post. I don't know if that was English. The post stage screen needs to go back. So why don't we just go to our screens and go to our pre-mission screen JS. Then let's go to main menu UI, request close. Alright, so go to main menu, we'll do that, and basically we will be transitioning immediately. I hate Skype. I hate Skype because mainly you can't disable emotes. It's like, so if you want to have a Skype window open and somebody puts a damned emote in there, it's always fucking playing. It's just the most obnoxious thing ever. Like, I really don't understand how they could not fix that. Never, yeah, exactly. I don't like to use Skype. I didn't have Skype. The Maelstrom guys use Skype. Like, they have a Discord, but they use the Discord only for the community, and they do work on Skype. And I didn't want, like, I have actually turned down meetings with people because they're like, oh yeah, just get on Skype. And I'm like, no. Pile of trash, if you ask me. Alright, in current mission. And let's go to main menu. So what we'll do is create a loading dialog. And inside of our on exit, yeah, so if on exit, if does not equal null, then request close. And set it to null. Okay, so do we have an update? We have check game state. Alright, so we'll be fine. I mean, it's something that all the modern chat things like Slack and IRC and like IRC is not fucking modern, no, but all those things like Pigeon and other IRC clients and XMPP clients, all these you can minimize emotes. You know, like you can get rid of stupid ass pictures. You just click the arrow and it's gone. You know, and they've got options to set them, and it's just whenever they do that, whenever they have crap like that that's all like cute and bullshit, it's just like get that off of my screen. You know, like it just reminds me of people, you know, like those people who have sounds on their phone whenever they touch it. You know, like they have, and they're not like hearing. They're not like they're not impaired in some other way where like the sound really helps them figure out if like something happens. They just like every single fucking time they touch their phone, that their phone like screams back at them, "Oh, hey, you did something. You're such a smart individual. You're such a good person. Here, you know, let me play a fucking chime for you." Just like just don't want to rip your phone out of your hand and chuck it in the closest body of water. Don't be one of those people. First thing, yeah, same with sounds. Like, just get that crap out of here. I don't like it. So the game state's going to change. The problem is our loading screen. So pretty much what we want to do is if our loading screen is up, the loading screen is going to cover our screen though. We can't do any of this stuff. So yeah, we should just have some checks in here. We'll return with the back clicked. We'll return with retry and loading stage clicked. Okay, so basically, if loading dialog it does not equal null, we're going to check if the next screen is instance of. Is that we want the pre-stage mission controller. We're basically going to do next screen request close. Let's see if that works. So reload our UI. So let's go to our mission. So let's beat the mission. And at least, you know, Microsoft Office Communicator and things like that, which really are Skype, at least a lot of those things have those emotes disabled. But I don't know, it's just so dumb. There's a time and a place for emotes, and it's not anywhere here. Okay, so if we click quit, it should take us back to this thing. Didn't really work. Let's try it again. I don't know, that's gotta be one of the things I just genuinely hate is when people are texting on their phones or something and it just makes beeping noises. It's something I associate with 10-year-olds and really obnoxious people who are not 10-year-olds. So, yeah. Let's get rid of this loading dialogue. It's just not working. So we'll call in current mission, and I think we want to... We want to get the previous screen. How do we get the previous screen here? Basically, if we want to signal our intent to go all the way back, digital camera doing the shutter sound even if they don't have a mirror on them? Oh, well, that's because of people taking photos they shouldn't take. I think it's a law in Japan that all camera phones have to make a sound and that cannot be disabled when they take a picture. And as a result, pretty much every camera does that just to comply with Japanese law. And I think you can guess exactly why that is. Alright, so is there a way to get the previous, like the screen that's next in line for us? I mean, it's pretty much just that we call exit, and so I guess maybe it's this back-clicked. Alright, let's just try that. I'm getting rid of the sound immediately. If I can't disable, it's a no-buy. Ah, well, there you go. I do not blame you for that. I think that's one of the things that, like, if I have something that really just angers me beyond anything else, it's going to be noises that are controllable. So, like, if there's something that's out of people's control, like if there was some big annoying noise, that is just, happening and there's nothing you can do about it, like if you're standing next to a waterfall and you're upset with the waterfall noise, it's not like you turn off the waterfall. I'm not bugged by any of that whatsoever. but post mission. All right. All right. Oh, small noises most people don't hear. Yeah, I definitely have that where I'll, walk into a room and something will be on and I'll be like, ah man, that television is really annoying. You'd be like, the television's not even on. You'd be like, yeah, yeah, it is. I can tell. It's one of them smart TVs. It doesn't turn off. All right, so the next screen is not a pre-mission screen controller. So what is it? It's probably something else on the stack. Yeah, it's going to be one of the other previous missions. So what we should have is like a go back to main menu. Hmm. Yeah, so let's go to our scripts. Let's go to our screens and let's go to screen layer. Screens. Yeah, we should call it this.m layer and we'll just call this go back to main menu thing. Alright, so var screens is this.m layer dot get screens. So for is less than screens. Alright, so that should definitely do the thing. Every sound eating humans make. Oh man. Oh, I have a very distinct memory of this time in high school when I went out with some friends, and of course I went out with my then girlfriend and her friends because people want to you're friends with them or whatever, go hang out with my whatever. It was stupid. They all went and got fucking ice cream, of course, and they're all eating it, and I didn't want any because I don't like dessert, and they're there just eating their fucking ice cream, and one of them was just this real fat girl, and she's just making the most disgusting noises eating the fucking ice cream, and I just wanted to leave. You still can relate to that, yeah. But it was just man, I was pissed. I think that was one of the reasons I broke up with her. To be honest, I was just like, I hate your fucking friends. It's like, why do you hate my friends? Because when they eat, they sound like fuck pigs. Like, god damn it, just close your mouth. And it's a real like judgmental asshole thing, but man, it pissed me off. Telling screen to go back to the main menu. Alright, so it did tell the screen to go back to the main menu. This thing didn't actually do it. So let's see. Pre-mission screen, go back to main menu. So go back, on back clicked. Try this again.